Fuck, what were we just talking about?
Fries.
Oh, yeah. Hard-ass fucking french fries. God damn it. It's not hard to fuck up a french fry. But I think I realized the other day, like, there's not a whole lot of difference between a decent burger and a really good cheeseburger. For me. Because all the condiments and everything can generally be the same. Besides, like, how fresh they are.
I think...
but shit can only get so fresh. You can only have such, your onions can only be so fresh. Your lettuce can only be so fresh.
I think it's just... I don't know what I was going to say. Like, fast food, it's like... Definitely, you can tell it's not like some beef you'd buy at Walmart or whatever. Yeah. But it's like they try so hard to make it taste real that it's like, fuck it, It's like a regular burger.
Yeah. Do you eat a lot of fast food?
Yeah, but I don't eat red meat anymore.
No.
But I've been eating hella mozzarella sticks from Arby's.
Oh,
I literally had them like 5 days straight.
Oh, damn, son.
It was fucking me up too.
That's a dirty bulk right there. You're getting bulky, but you're doing it dirty.
It was making me feel horrible, too.
I bet it was.
Do you ever get like the meat sweats?
Yes.
Where like you barely just like go grab something and you're like sweating. Like I'd wake up at like 2 a.m. It's like 70 degrees.
Your alarm clock.
But I'm fucking drenched because I have so much cheese in me.
You gotta shower every time you move.
It's like you can like squeeze me and cheese would just come out. Like my order was every day 6-piece cheesesteak and loaded fries with no bacon.
Oh my
every
god,
day,
dude!
for like 5 days.
Jesus, your insides were probably so like compacted and clogged.
Jesus Christ!
Like, Jesus Christ!
One time, this is pretty fat, but
this is pretty fat. Is it fat with a PH? Or is it fat with an F?
PH.
PH
I have
fat.
Apple Pay on my phone, and I drove to Arby's. Actually, no. My intent wasn't to go to Arby's. I went to like somewhere else. On my way back home, I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna get some Arby's." Realized I forgot my wallet at home, so I like parked in the parking lot and went inside and asked if they had Apple Pay because I forgot my wallet. I just got the same order.
They had Apple Pay? You could use it?
Yeah.
Nice. That's not some fat shit. That's some smart shit right there. That's innovative right there. Dude, I just remember the best story that I had from the Restore. Okay, so
from the what?
I don't know if I can say that on camera. They're just like super worried about their image. But so I work. How would I say it?
Non-profit.
It's a non-for-profit, and it's basically retail. And I was working at the register, okay, and a lot of our like customers are elderly people, and they come in and they fill up their cart with a whole shit ton of like 10-cent items, or they'll get like 2 or 3 25-cent items and then ask for their senior discount on them. Okay, so this one guy, came up to the counter and he had a whole bunch of 10-cent items like they always fucking do. So I had to count out how many fucking 10-cent items he had, so I was already kind of annoyed. But he came up, and I had my register face on. Hey, how's it going? And he's this big dude, okay? He's like, I want to say he's at least like 6'3", and he's shaped like a fucking gourd, or like a yam, where like he's like
shaped
really
like bubble bath.
Yes. The top of his body is really small, but it just gets bigger. It looks like a fucking pear, okay? And he's wearing this big orange like Tommy Bahama shirt. And like he looks like he's on vacation, but he's got these glasses that are like, the old man glasses, like the aviators or whatever. And he's sitting there, and I asked him how, hey, how's it going today? And he's, I don't feel too good. He's like, I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, what's going on? He's like, oh, I had a liver transplant 2 weeks ago, and my knees feel weak, and I think my blood sugar's low, and I'm a diabetic, and I haven't had my insulin in a while, and I'm just... And he starts breathing on me. He's breathing on me super hard. Like, I can feel him across the counter. Like, the counter's like, there's at least a good 3 or 4 feet between us, and he's fucking... And I'm thinking, oh my god, this dude's gonna throw up on me. He's gonna fucking throw up on me. He's gonna fucking throw up on me. He's gonna throw up on me. And as soon as I'm like ready. So like I'm sitting in my chair and like my feet are like ready. So as soon as he like,
you just catch it,
just
toss it,
catch all his fucking vomit. I was ready for it to come out and me just be like, It's like, get out of the way. But I ring up all his items, and he's still fucking breathing on me, and I can smell his breath. It's like fucking, you know, I don't know how to describe it. It's...
He didn't throw up, though?
I don't know how to describe it. He didn't throw up in the store. I watched him walk out of the store, and as he was walking, he had that kind of waddle. You know those teachers with, like, massive hips?
Yeah.
Well, like, you know, those female teachers with the massive birthing hips, they would, like, waddle as they walked. He gets out to the, you know, he stops at the door, at the sliding glass door. He puts his hands on his knees. And he's like, and I'm sitting there watching him. Are you okay, sir? And he's like,
Jesus Christ.
and he gets up and he walks to the parking lot and he just projectile, dude. Just like Exorcist. Like, it was green and it, like, it hit the pavement and it was like steaming. Like, after it hit the pavement, it started cooking a little bit. Like, you know how, like, when you crack an egg into a skillet, you can kind of, like, get underneath it and, like, flip it. That's what it was doing. It was kind of bubbling around the edges. But, oh man, it was so gross. I had to go out there and fucking hose it down into the grass, and I was like, man,
I
need a new job.
not a similar experience, but just like a guy who's like a fucking asshole. I can't say my company's name. I'll say it's called. I'll just say Best Buy because I don't work at Best Buy.
I'll just use some other company's name.
But,
just at your job. At your job. You can say what you
like
do.
What he said, like my job's name, so I have to like have a name for it.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
Best Buy.
Okay.
Where I work, we make like stains, like for trim and shit.
Mm-hmm.
We will stain match for him.
Okay.
So he brought in a stain or a piece of wood on Saturday morning. I wasn't there, but like whoever was working there, they took the order, so they're supposed to make it. But I was coming in on Sunday, so they left it for me.
Oh,
and like
okay.
as soon as we opened, that guy was there. He's like, "You guys got my stain ready?"
I hate that.
And I was like, I had no idea because I had just got there. I wasn't there Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I found it. I was like, yeah, it's right here, but nobody's made it yet. And he was like, he literally went like, he's like,
instantly was.
He's like, are you serious? I dropped this off yesterday. And then like he was pissed at me. He was like, yeah, I'm sorry, I wasn't here yesterday. He was like, fuck you, fuck you guys, fuck Best Buy. Like just cussing his ass off. And there's like a customer like a few feet away from him looking at books and shit. And then he just like he walks away and he forgot his like wood piece. And I was like, do you want your wood piece back, sir? And he thought I said something smart, so he was like, excuse me? I was like, do you want your wood piece back? He's like, no, I don't need my fucking wood piece. I needed it yesterday. And then he just left. And that was like the first customer of the day, so I was like, great.
Oh, the rest of your day is... Oh, dude, the rest of your day is
so
almost shot at that point. Well, unless you look at it like you're probably not going to get a worse customer throughout the day.
Yeah.
Like, you're probably not going to get a worse customer than that. Dude, I have some of the like most crotchety old fucking people come into my job. Like this dude, he bought a fridge the day before.
You guys sell fridges?
And he came up, yeah, we sell appliances and stuff too. It's a used fridge.
It's like super cheap.
But like $50.
What the
$150.
fuck?
Yeah, it works. Like everything we put out on the floor works. But he bought the fridge, and I was helping him load it up, and I could just tell he was an asshole right off the bat. He had like, so he's an old man, big lanky fucking dude, kind of like Slenderman looking motherfucker, and he had these, you know, the old man glasses again because they all fucking wear
They're
them.
like 3 inches thick.
Yeah. Except he looked like he wanted to be a hipster. Like he had the shortcut jeans that were like tight and like frilly at the end, like he looked like he ripped them off. And then he had like a band T-shirt on that was like tie-dye. It might have been like Led Zeppelin or something. So I saw it and I was like, oh, okay, you know, like this dude might be cool. But he was fucking... So our back room, you come to the back room to pick up all your stuff, and that's where we hold our items and process all the items, and customers aren't allowed back there. But this dude walks right in, walking back and forth, looking at shit, picking through stuff, and he said, yeah, I bought a fridge the other day, and I'm ready to load it up. And I was like, okay, I gotta go pull it off the floor. You know, I took a dolly out there, and he's like, you guys don't have it ready yet? I was like, jeez. I was like, dude, we just opened.
Where's the box?
Where's the fucking box at? I need it now. Everybody needs everything right fucking now, dude, when you work in customer service like that. And I was like, okay, you know, I'll go get it. And so I pulled it back for him. And he's like, no, we need to use a different dolly because the one I had didn't have straps on it. So he wanted to use one with straps on it. So I gave it, I literally took the dolly out and I wheeled over one with straps on it, and I was like, here you go.
Did he say anything?
And I just let him do it. No, but he was trying to like get the strap like around the fridge. He was like trying to throw it and like catch it. He's like, "Will you help me with this strap? I can't get it." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever."
We use dollies at my job too, and we get those people sometimes who like they think they're cool. Like they ask if they can like wheel their own stuff out. And I'm just like, sure,
whatever.
Like they think they're so cool. Like or they'll just be like, I got it, and then they'll bring the dolly back in.
Try to lift it up with one hand. This dude, I wheeled the refrigerator out onto his trailer, and he's just bitching at me the whole time, talking about, be careful with that brand new refrigerator. It's like, it's my brand new refrigerator. I'm like, dude, this is not brand new. Like, he was being a smart ass. Like, this is a used refrigerator that he bought for like $75. And so he's like, I don't want you to scratch my new refrigerator. And so I pulled it up on his, trailer, and I took the dolly out, and I was like, all right, like, thank you for supporting, company, insert company's name here. Best Buy. Thank you for supporting Best Buy. Have a good day. And he's like, wait, you can't go anywhere yet. It's not secured. It's not tied down to my trailer. It's like, you never leave the product. And I was like, well, I can't help you tie it down for like legal reasons. Like, if I help you tie it down, and then it falls out and, something happens to it, then if I help tie it down, I'm sort of responsible. So I just stood there and watched him. He's like, you're never supposed to leave the product. I don't know what they teach you kids here, but man, I've been doing this shit for so many years before you were born. I was a whole man before you were even out of the womb. I was like, uh-huh. I was like, oh, I'm sure. Like, yeah, I agree with you 100%. And I got back in the back room. I was like, fuck that dude, man.
Bro, that's how customer service is.
Asshole.
You just get those people who are so unaware of themselves that it like fucks your day up.
Yeah. I asked him to like move his trailer too, because he said he was gonna do some shopping. I was like, okay, that's fine, but like if you could pull your trailer around to the other side of the parking lot so that other people can come. Like, he's like, I knew that. It's like, I was gonna do that. You don't have to tell me.
I've done this before you were born.
Exactly. Almost that exact same shit. He said that to me, and I was like, all right, just making sure. Have a good one. It's like, dude, it takes every ounce of my being to not just be like I could hit you once in the face and you might die. You're so old. Like, I could hit him and he might die.
Customer service is fucked. It's like,
I hate it.
Remember, I don't know if you remember, but
I hate it.
I can't say her name, but Brave, the red hair.
Yeah.
I remember
Brave.
She said to us, like, customer service is so inhumane. Like
it
makes you feel
work it?
No, like it makes you feel inhumane because you can't like interact normally.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but ever since she said that, it's stuck with me.
That's very.
And
true.
I didn't work customer service when she said it, but once I started, it like just made it all true. It was like, damn, bro, I do not feel like a fucking human.
No, yeah, you almost have to be robotic in the sense that like
company standards.
Like company standards, and then like, so I'll have old people that like are lonely, and you can tell they don't have anybody to talk to. Mm-hmm. So when you ask them how their day is going, they literally give you a detailed like description of their day, and like, which is fine. Like, I'll talk with them if there's nobody behind them in line. So like, this lady trying to have a conversation with me about how her day has been so far and what she's done and what her kids are up to and what her kids are doing, and I'm like, yeah, that's great. Like, I'd love to talk to you about it, but there are people behind you that need to check out. So, like, I need you to move. Like, I need you to keep moving, lady. And it's so hard to say that without, like, sounding rude.
Yeah, I mean, you have to really walk on eggshells when you work customer service.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
It's so annoying.
There was this dude. We sell doors, too, okay?
Doors, like regular doors?
Like doors, interior doors, exterior doors.
What the hell?
People are going to be so confused. They're going to have no idea where the fuck I work.
Work at a pawn shop?
They're going to have no idea where the fuck I work.
It's Best Buy.
Refrigerators
and doors.
It's the bestest buy. So we sell new doors and used doors. Okay. This guy brings a new door up to the register. It's literally in the wrapper. Okay. Like, it has plastic wrap on it. Brand new door, all wood. It just has the panels in it that make it look like a door, and there's no like cuts into it. There's no hinges on it. There's no handle for it, and he's trying to tell me that it's used. And I'm like, no, this is a new door. It's got the wrapper on it. There's no cuttings into it, and it's going to sell for the ticketed price, which is $35, which is still good.
He's complaining about $35.
It's still good for a brand new door. And he goes, this door is used. You guys don't sell new stuff. And I looked at him, and I looked to my left, and my manager was over there. I was like, John, like, come talk to this guy. So my manager comes over, and I don't know if I can say his. I mean, there's so many Johns, it doesn't fucking matter, I guess. But he comes over, and the guy goes, "This is a used door, right?" And the manager goes, "It's new." And the customer goes, "It's used. It's new. It's used. It's new. It's used. It's new. It's used." And the guy was like, "You guys don't sell new stuff," and then just like dropped the door and walked out.
Did he break it?
No, he didn't break it. He just like threw it up against the register, like it was leaning up against it. He didn't actually like.
$35.
Yeah, it was $35 because we have a sale going on right now that all of our used interior doors are $5. So he was trying to pass it off as that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he was trying to get that.
That's another thing. They're always trying to get a sale somehow or get shit for free.
Dude, people get.
It's like no matter the price, it doesn't matter. It's like
they're
trying to get it cheaper. Like where I work, there's contractors and they have like certain prices because they buy a lot of shit. And as soon as you tell them the total amount, they'll be like, "That's not my price," just to see what they can get. And you'll look at their sale history, and it's what they've always bought, and it's like, "Yeah, it is." You're like, "Oh, okay," like just to see if they can get cheaper.
Just to see if they'll give it to you for any cheaper. People are so. I don't know if that's our generation though, because like I have no problem paying a lot of money for something that's premium. You know what I mean? Like so my dad just bought a motorcycle. And he bought a helmet, and he was like complaining about how expensive it was. I was like, well, wouldn't you want the most expensive helmet to protect your fucking melon if you like lay the bike down and fucking smack it on a curb? Like, you want the most expensive helmet to protect your head, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like, what's up?